you ever had a craving for pasta that Easy Mac or ramen does not suffice? Has your mom ever left you alone and to fend for yourself and you have to make your own food, but all you know how to make is Lucky Charms and toast? Ever seen the commercial with the big talking hand and you wonder to yourself, does this talking hand actually know what it's talking about? Well, I have. I have found a way around these conflicts, my friends. You see, the answer is Tuna Helper. And today, I'm here to teach you some wonderful techniques to master this incredible dish. So for today's Tuna Helper, the kind that we are going to make is called cheesy pasta. And the ingredients for this pasta is the pasta and the sauce mix, which is included in this box right here. And then 1 2/3 cup of hot water, 2 cups of milk, a half a stick of butter, and 1 can of tuna. Also, to make this dish, you're going to have a 10-inch skillet with a matching cover, and then a spoon to mix the dish around with. So the first step to making this dish is to mix all the ingredients together. So first, I put the butter in, slice it up into littler pieces, and let it melt in the pan. Then you're going to add the hot water into the mix, and then the milk. And then next, I'll add the powder, which is like the cheese covering of all of it, into the liquid so it's easier to stir around. I usually spread it out pretty evenly. And then after that step, I mix up the liquid and the butter. The last 2 steps are to add the pasta and the tuna. So I'm just gonna add the pasta right in there. Distribute it evenly, and then add the tuna. I find that you don't really need the whole can of tuna, so I usually, with a fork, and scrape it off so you get littler pieces instead of bigger chunks, and just add that in. And like I said, I don't usually use the whole can, so I give the rest of it to my cat. Now that it is all mixed together, what you want to do is to mix it evenly with your spoon. And then once that is done, you're going to want to heat this mixture until it starts to boil. So as you can see, the mixture is starting to boil, which means now is about the time where you're going to want your mixture to simmer. So to do so, you put your cover on your pot and you turn your heat down to about the middle of the scale. And then you set your kitchen timer for 11 minutes. The suggestion that I make is about every 2 to 3 minutes, take the cover off and stir the pasta so that the pasta doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. So you kind of want to go around in circles, get the outsides of the pasta, and then scrape through the middle so you don't get sticky noodles. Oh, you know what that sound means? The pasta has now simmered the amount of time it should. So now you can take your cover off, turn your heat off, and immediately stir it. Because once again, you really don't want to get sticky noodles, but I ended up having sticky noodles, so I'm sorry. This is a bad example. Take a look into the dish now. You can see that the consistency has thickened up a lot, and this is what you want it to look like at the end of the dish. Now that I've demonstrated to all of you viewers how to make this wonderful cheesy pasta from the brand of Tuna Helper, all your problems about your cravings that ramen and mac and cheese just can't solve, of your mom leaving you at home and you can't make any food at all, and your confusion and wonderment of the big talking hand in the commercials, all of that is solved with this. Although there are directions on the back of the box, I find it helpful to have personal tips from a chef like myself to make the pasta as best as you can. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.